I think our responsibility to help grow the community is huge. So I would encourage the folks that are graduating today, and we got some great people who are getting their CPA designation today. I'd encourage you to think about something that you have a passion for in the community and see how can I use the skill sets that I learned in the CPA program to help a community cause.
Steve Power is the office managing partner of KPMG's Kitchener-Waterloo office. Steve provides assurance services to a number of private companies, primarily in the technology and manufacturing sectors. Steve has over 20 years' experience working with both private and public companies in a variety of industries, including retail, automotive, utilities, manufacturing, construction, and aerospace. Steve was born and raised in St. John's, Newfoundland. He graduated from Memorial University with a Bachelor of Commerce degree in 1997 and obtained his accounting designation while articling with Grant Thornton in 1999.
My wife, Sue, was about 7 or 8 months pregnant on our oldest daughter, Erin, at our convocation. So my wife, we were reminiscing the other day, and my wife actually said to Erin, she said, "You were at Dad's convocation."
Steve's professional life began at Grant Thornton, then Doane Raymond, as a co-op student in 1995 and then full-time in 1997. In 2000, Steve joined Vector Aerospace as Treasury Analyst. In 2003, Steve took the position of Assistant Divisional Controller at Stratus Global, now Inmarsat. Steve remained at this position until 2006 and then decided to return to Grant Thornton. In 2019, Steve joined KPMG as an audit partner, then became office managing partner of the St. John's office 1 year later. In 2021, Steve took a chance and moved to Waterloo, Ontario, where he is now.
We really love it there, and we have a house in St. John's still, so we're back and forth a bit, and my kids, Aaron and Beth, are both going to university here, so we got a bit of the best of both worlds.
Throughout his career, Steve learned the importance of relationship building and mentorship.
I think all of us, no matter where we're to in our career, we need mentors, and we have a role to mentor others. That's something that you learn as you go through.
Steve affirms that he was very lucky to have exceptional mentors guide him over the years, and strong relationships he developed with clients and team members have proved invaluable in his professional success.
2 names that come to mind right away are Joe Mark Sorrell and Kathy Bennett. Both obviously have been very successful in their careers, but they certainly use the skill sets and their business acumen to help drive community projects. And really I learned from them, you have that responsibility to really use the skills that you've learned in your business life to help improve our society.
Steve's philosophy on volunteering is that, as professionals, we all have a responsibility to give back to the community. There are times in one's career where you don't have time to contribute, but there are still some things that you can do, and even the small things can make a huge difference. Steve has served on a number of boards, including the Supportive Housing of Waterloo, Choices for Youth, St. John's Board of Trade, and the Kids Eat Smart Foundation.
Choices for Youth, it's about providing opportunities and a chance for those at-risk youth in our community, which is always very close to my heart. It's grown so much over the years, and the team of Choices, very entrepreneurial thinking in how they service the youth of our community.
People just take to Steve. And there's ample, reasons why. Steve is someone who's deeply committed to the community, deeply committed to what he does. If Steve is going to do something, he's going to follow through. So certainly, Steve is someone who brings a sense of community, also brings a sense of humor to the work as well.
Steve, his wife Sue, and their dog Lucky spend most of their time in Waterloo, but he still has a house in St. John's where his children Aaron and Beth are living while attending Memorial University.
I've been incredibly lucky. I got an amazing wewife and 2 amazing kids. Sue has always been a great sounding board for me as I'm trying to think through career decisions. Sue's been the person that's there to help me, especially during the downtimes, to help me, help guide me on what the next step is going to be.
When in St. John's, Steve loves to hike the Signal Hill Trail. He also enjoys playing golf, but admits he's horrible at it.
I've known a lot of great professionals over the years that have gotten their FCPA designation. It's kind of humbling to be in the same spot as them. I always think back to my convocation, and at that time Judy Cumby received the FCPA designation, and Judy was a prof to many of us going through the business school, and I remember thinking, what an incredible leader Judy is. And whenever I think of the FCPA, I think back to that year when Judy received the FCPA, and I've seen so many great leaders since then receive it.
We are pleased to introduce our new fellow, Mr. Steve Power.